Hey everybody, Nathan Lyle here to talk about Anime Corner, where I talk about some of my favorite animes from the spring 2015 simulcast. And this one I'm talking about school animes, which are, well, these are just animes that are mostly realistic and they revolve around like high school children for the most part. And so the first one we're going to talk about is The Disappearance of Nagato Yuki-Chan. And that one, it's a spin-off of the Haruhi Suzimiya series. It takes place in the alternate universe that was created in the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzimiya movie. So, if you haven't seen any of that, this is still a series that's pretty well worth watching. But I think it's a lot more enjoyable if you've already seen the others. So, if you want to, go ahead, go back, watch the whole Haruhi Suzimiya series, except skip Endless 8 because it's not worth it. If you watched the first episode, you watched all 8 of them. And so, anyways, so watch all of that, then come back and watch this. And honestly, it's a great show. It's a great little continuation of the series. I love it. We get to see all the same characters back again, but in a new universe with living new lives, slightly altered personalities, and it's very interesting. It's mostly just turned into a little slice of life comedy drama thing. It doesn't have it's not part of the like melancholy world where there's like aliens and espers and stuff like that. It's just kids living their life day to day trying to figure it all out. But I enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of the series. I felt like it was a great little detour. But I would like to see them go back to the melancholy universe for, another series of that. But that doesn't take away from how good this one was. And then another one was Hibike Euphonium, which, oh my god, I never thought I could hate an anime so much. I mean, this is a story about, a girl and some of her friends. They're like first years in high school, and they joined their band. And, well, for me, I was in band all through middle school, all through high school. And so that's the main reason why I can't recommend this, because I just have so much personal hatred towards all of these people. My God, most of the kids that were in the show, so many of them would have been kicked out of my band the first week. They would not have made it. They've got horrible attitude. They are some petty little bitches. I'm considering doing an entire video just to talk about all the little things that I hated about this thing. So it's not necessarily a bad story. It's actually pretty decent. It's just that on a personal level, because of the experiences I've had in life, I fucking hated this. I fucking hated all the characters. I liked the main characters mostly, but all of the background characters and all the storylines and stuff, I'm like, y'all deserve to die. Y'all don't deserve to hold it to it. You don't deserve to be in band. No! So yeah, if you were in band, watch this with a grain of salt. And there are other little things here and there which I can't really complain about because, I don't know, maybe the cultures are different, like in Japan versus America. So there's some things that I'm not sure I can comment on, but their attitudes just suck. Just not every single one of them, but that band as a whole, I kind of find myself hoping that they just fail miserably because they deserve to suck. Anyways, so yeah, I can't recommend that one. And then the other one is Denpa Kiyoshi, Ultimate Otaku Teacher, and well, it's about this guy who was this physics whiz. He was just a child prodigy, and he created a theory about an anywhere door, which is basically like a teleportation device or something. And so he got a lot of press for that, but now, like, he's finished college and he just kind of disappeared into, the otaku lifestyle. He refuses to get a job. He just sits at home playing video games, watching anime, reading manga, and then uploading reviews on his blog. And he calls himself a YD, which is honestly the biggest problem I have with this because, yeah, he came up with an entirely new phrase just to describe how lazy he is. I mean, he's lazy. That you don't have to come up with new words for it. Lazy is lazy no matter how much you describe it. He calls himself YD, meaning he can only do what he truly yearns to do. So basically, he's lazy. He has to feel like it's worth it for him to get off his ass. So, I mean, it's an interesting story. That's the only problem I have with it. So, I refuse to call him a YD. But yeah, it's a good story. It's got some interesting characters. It's got some interesting plot twists. There are some nice little developments here and there. It's worth sitting through. And then there's Wari no Usagi, which is just, it's like little 3-minute episodes. It's just a bunch of, it's kind of like Lucky Star in some respects, because it's just, a bunch of girls in high school just, they sit down and talk about things, and they have zany experiences in their daily high school lives. It's nothing that special, but it would take you like an hour to sit through the entire series, so yeah, it's not like it's not worth checking out. And then, last but definitely not least, there's Hori Monotogari, My Love Story, which, oh my god, this thing is fucking hilarious. It's about this guy, Godo Takeo. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And he's this just really big dude, like really big, buff, and he has a problem where every time he falls in love with a girl, she falls in love with Suna, his much hotter best friend, and it's just, but then suddenly he meets this girl, and assuming because of his history that she's in love with Suna, he starts trying to set him up, the two of them up together, even though she's actually falling for him. And it's a lot of fun, and it's just an amazing story that continues to get funnier as it goes along. I just really enjoy it. It makes me laugh so much. It also makes me want to puke because it's so cutesy and so lovey-dovey. But it's so funny, though. It's worth taking a look at. And so, from this segment, I'd say my top 3 favorites, definitely My Love Story, The Disappearance of Nagato Yuki-Chan, and Ultimate Otaku Teacher. So go ahead, check some of those out. Links are in the description down below. And check out some of the other videos on this playlist to see what other simulcast I was watching. And, if you checked out some of these, just leave comments below telling me what you think, what should I watch when the next simulcast starts.